All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Cyclist.
Welcome everyone to round 7 of the Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series as we make our way to the Pacific Northwest for the Rose City 98 at Portland International Raceway. With the season entering its second half, every point is becoming more valuable than ever. The battle for championship is beginning to take shape, and tonight's race could prove to be one of the most pivotal stops on the schedule. Portland's technical layout demands precision, patience, and consistency. Drivers will be attacking the braking zones, navigating the tight chicanes, and avoiding the costly mistakes here. Who will rise to the occasion? Who will strengthen their championship hopes? And who will conquer the Rose City as the pace car pulls off? Rolling into the restart zone. Wait for it. I thought the restart zone was a lot closer than what it was. And the green flag is out. We're racing here in Portland, and good evening, racing fans. Welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside myself is Wolfie. We do apologize for the very long early race show. We did have a bit of technical issues, had some new parts under the hood of what I used to stream, just getting everything calibrated, and now we're all good to go here. Got updated graphics for you. We're trying to get 1440p, but we'll try that next week when I have time to dial that stuff in. Since the green flag flies, we're already single filed out. Danny De Silva already out to an early lead. Something you will notice is that the 00 or 69 on the pylon is driven by Chris Liotta. This is Chris Liotta's first race under the hood of that 00 machine. He'll be racing all of the short tracks and road courses, and it's great to see him already under the hood of one of these beasts as Corey Clark goes off.
Already some early spins for some of these drivers. It is a road course. There will be no cautions tonight, so really don't want to lose that position right there. It's going to be kind of a test who can get the better lap time throughout this race, as road course mostly are, and so far it seems like De Silva is the one pulling ahead.
And Danny De Silva out to an early lead here at PIR. You're going to see Travis Farmer, though. He's very good on the road courses. Don't count him out yet. He's still on his tail. Got about 1.5 seconds from behind the leader. Going to see a lot of driver interviews tonight. So we switch through different drivers throughout the field. As you see, it's already starting to get stretched out here.
Yeah, it's just going to be really interesting to see how these drivers kind of take advantage of the gaps that they have. The track was at about 86 degrees Fahrenheit when we started qualifying. It has cooled down to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Our little bit of a late start may have helped with that. The sun going down just a tiny bit. The track is, of course, completely dry, partly cloudy, helping with that heat on the track. So not going to be too loose out there. They're going to have some grip with those tires. Just got to see how they take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see this field already starting to stretch out. We're down to about 0.8 of a second between the field here. You're going to see Danny De Silva there set the fastest lap. It's a 1:15.8. You see that 25 Interstate Batteries machine is on a roll tonight.
That car looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over it. The number specifically just really pulls that out all together. And I got to give attention to Travis Farmer's number design as well. I absolutely love the way that number 9 looks. Every car tonight just looks absolutely gorgeous.
I really do like this 22. Wish there was a little bit more chrome on it. A little bit of a tribute to Rowdy Kyle Busch. Can't believe it's been over a month since he passed away. It's actually, no, it's Gary Clark in the Rebel Bourbon throwback. You're going to see Jordan Journell here running that High Rock machine. Hard braking into the chicane here on the back stretch. Or not chicane, it's more of a S's. You're going to see Cohen Haas here currently running in 6th. hasn't had all of the starts. I believe he's only started in 1 or 2 events. Coming back here at Portland. Interesting track to make your return on. Let's bring in the driver of the number 12. Let's bring in Cohen Haas to the booth. Never mind. Thought he was in here. See the battle for 4th heating off. Now the battle is down here for 7th. You're going to see the 2 Clarks battling it out here as the 22 gets high-sided on the curb and just draws in that Chevrolet of Corey Clark even further. It's right on board. See him getting loose in the grass. As the 22 goes wide. Gary Clark going to concede the position. It's really wide. He's really struggling out here tonight. So right on board here with Colin Grace.
Seems like a lot of these drivers struggling in those tighter corners. These wide ones aren't much of a problem, but just keeping that car handled and under your control is going to be a struggle for most. Right here at this turn, seems like some drivers going wide. These 2 drivers handling it quite well.
84 really
the 84
loose.
gets really loose.
He's slinging it around the corner. See, the 27's going to get by. Battle for 3rd, heating up here. Already a 10th of the way through this. You can see he's maybe going to try to outbrake Grace here, gain some time. These cars on road courses are like boats, and that's what makes them so fun. You just got to sling them into the corner. Really heavy on the braking, very early on the braking.
It's definitely entertaining to watch these guys handle these Xfinity cars on this road course. It's a blast. He's got a little bit loose right there, Journeau. Barely keeping that thing forward. Grace still pulling out in front of him. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to make as much progress on this lap, but I think in a lap or 2, he's going to be right on the bumper of that 27 and getting into that 3rd position.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the 84, Jordan Journeau, he does have speed under the hood of that machine. But Colin Grace, been lighting it up. Currently, his fastest lap is almost a 1.5 seconds faster than Jordan Journeau's. Colin Grace has a 1:17.1 or 1:17.2, and Jordan Journeau has a 1:18.5. You see Jordan Journeau just really struggling to find his rhythm here in this 84 machine. He's going to get really loose, and he's off into the grass. You're going to see Chris Liotta going to get past him there in the 00 machine. He moves up to 4th. And what I must say is a very good looking scheme.
It is. It is gorgeous. See a little bit of chrome on that 00 right there. The numbers look great. It's so far. It seems like a lot of people are really struggling, other than really Farmer and De Silva, but Farmer's currently 6 seconds behind De Silva. De Silva is our points leader right now, and he's clearly the best driver on the track. I really don't think there's a competition right now.
No, I mean, 6 seconds for the lead. Like, come on. I mean, he is running consistently a second a lap faster than Travis Farmer right here, and that's why he's losing so much time. You see, so he's lost almost, what, a second a lap, coming to lap 8 here. Yes, Janny's got something under the hood. Maybe more experience at this track. I'm not sure.
It would have to be something like that. I mean, he looks so comfortable right now. And if I had a 7-second lead, I'd be very comfortable as well. You don't have to push your car at all, really. So he's just going to cruise this along. We're 8 laps into the race. Not much to worry about here. Still a very long time to go. Still many laps to run. But so far, he's keeping up that speed.
I mean, I don't think there's a debate here. He is blazing fast. Now almost an 8-second lead. Yeah, Farmer's losing about a second a lap to the 25 of Danny De Silva. You see Jordan Journeau gaining back on Chris Lyotta. This is going to be the battle for 4th. Yeah, really not a whole lot going on here. See Jordan Journeau getting real loose under braking. He's going to lose a ton of time there to the 69 of Chris Lyotta. Gonna try to crawl that back. It's the battle for 4th. Sorry to heat up a little bit.
He's just running a really good lap right now. Above Lyotta. See Journeau, he's trying to make his way up. Corey Clark has just been given the meatball flag. Oh, yeah.
Corey Clark comes to pit road. Cohen Haas, a lot of damage to the front end of that machine. He comes to pit road. Corey Clark's blown the motor. He's smoking down the backstretch. Jordan Journeau side by side. Lyotta through the grass. 84 gets around. How long will this last?
A 0-0 into the wall just a little bit.
Oh, lock up, 0-0.
Oh. Lock the brakes just a little bit, but did Gates' position a little bit loose coming out of that corner right there. So he's going to lose it again. A tough break right there for the 0-0.
Whoa, caution out.
Whew.
11. 84. The caution does appear to be out, and an 11-second gap now down to none. Very interesting call by race control. Let's bring him in. Hey, Chris Droska, it's Robert McCain. Wolf here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
I'm still very... Why did you throw the caution for that one?
It was Cohen Haas in the number 12 pulling ahead into the path of the 84, pushing him off the track. I was good. That was the issue. Was the the 12 getting in the way of the 84.
Yeah, but it's a road course, so there's not exactly a danger. No?
Yeah, it was more the potential of the collision more than a collision itself. Trying to keep these drivers safe and keep the race as safe as possible, and almost had a bad collision in turn 6. Trying to minimize that and keep it going. Otherwise, great race by these drivers so far. A number of great saves.
All right, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Okay, so this is Cohen Haas backwards on the track.
I can definitely see it. Oh my lord.
I don't know. See, let's run on board here with Jordan Journeau.
Oh.
But see, he easily avoided him.
I wouldn't call that easily.
Was still avoided him, no damage. I see everyone coming down pit road here. I don't know how I feel about that caution.
Well,
it definitely entices the race. I'd be livid if I was the 25 right now. I mean, absolutely livid, because you just built up a 12-second gap and now it's gone. Gone like that, poof. Like it never happened.
Definitely frustrating, but if they got the heart in them, then they'll definitely be able to pull this one back out to a gap like that. Farmer's probably ecstatic. I mean, these are our 2 points leader right now, Farmer and De Silva, so this does have point implications. Journeau currently sitting at 4th. He's in that 3rd position in the race, and this top 3 going to be very, very, very vital towards these point standings. And not a big field, so a lot of space to just make up some points on other drivers that don't have a start in this race or have already missed a start this season.
I'm looking at the list right now here, and so some drivers just didn't have Portland, right? And that's why they're not joining us. Going to be a great points day for Cohen Haas. He's currently sitting down in 17th. He's going to make up some points here tonight. Probably get past Jonah Espy, who also only had 1 start. For Farmer and De Silva, it is regular as usual. De Silva, Farmer 107 points behind De Silva. Big break for Journeau on Ryan Reyes. He's going to take over the 3rd spot after this race since Reyes didn't show up. Reyes is the 21 for MRC. Litchfield didn't show up. Ponder didn't show up. So it's going to be a good points day for Gary Clark. He's going to make advances and move up to 5th. Going to be a good points day for Rosca, that 00 machine, currently being piloted by the 69. Now here in the Burnt Rubber Racing Association, points are accumulated by the number, not the driver. So all the points that lie out against tonight will technically show up as Rosca's points. So he'll be running here he'll finish probably 5th or 6th in the points after tonight. See, lights on the pace car are off. We are 1 to green. You're going to see Gary Clark here getting waved around the pace car. He's really been struggling tonight. Just hasn't been able to find good speed under the hood. Currently about 5-6 seconds off the pace. Let's bring in Gary Clark here. Gary Clark, it's Robert McKay and Wolfie here in the booth. He got a copy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I got a copy.
How you doing?
You want the truth or lie?
Give us the truth. I feel like I know where this is going.
Not worth the darn.
It's just struggling to find your momentum here. This is obviously the first road course of the season. not a very common road course to run on. So is it the track, or are you just not great at road courses? Just trying to find your rhythm and getting into a groove?
Yes, sir. I'm not a road courser. I'm a dirt racer by heart. So yeah, road courses are not my thing.
Yeah, you're running quite well for someone who isn't a good road course racer. Currently sitting in 6th, beating out Corey Clark and Cohen Haas. Haven't really damaged the car at all, just going off track. So if a couple more guys wreck out, you'll be there in the top 5.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. I mean, I can usually run pretty decent laps and stay on the track, but I'm 5, 6, 7 seconds off the leader or something, But
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, keep digging at it, and hopefully we'll see you in the top 5.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It'd be nice.
I don't think we've interviewed the 22 yet this season.
That's great. I love that. I was a fan.
Yeah, that was a good interview. Listen, sometimes with in-race interviews, it's very... You don't know how it's going to go, and I think that one went well. You see the pace truck pull off here. See Barney's got that green flag in hand. It's a long distance here to the restart zone. They got to do it all under pace speed. Can Da Silva get the jump? Let's find out. Green flag back out. You're going to see the 9. Oh, he gets loose. He runs wide. Clears the path for the 25. Got a 3-way battle here for second. Oh, Colin Grace off into the grass. He's sideways. Keeps it off the track. We stay green. Brings it back out here onto the pavement. Takes the 27 out of this fight for now. He'll be back. And Danny Da Silva already has a 2-second lead.
Just got a great jump at the beginning right there. I mean, Farmer really struggled in that first turn. I knew it was going to be a tight one, but Farmer made a little bit more tight than it was supposed to. Danny Da Silva just looking really good. Looking like a road course veteran out here. Not surprised at all.
You want to know the thing about Da Silva? This is his first time on the track. This is the first time he's gotten in this car and done laps around here.
That's unreal.
Definitely, forget SVG. We have SVD. Shane Van Da Silva.
SVD. Would it be DVS? Da Silva?
No, it'd be DDS. Danny Da Silva. DDS.
DVS.
I like SVD better.
Can we just call him Devan Silva?
Devan Silva. I made that joke we had for the Mystic Racing League Legend Car Series. We went to Lime Rock and not Hewlin Cower. The 41 Crowder. Absolutely dominated that race. And then he won, and I called him SVC. I like SVD better. We're going down the numerical order here of Shane Vans.
My lord.
Shane Van Crowder, Shane Van Da Silva. I don't think there's any E's.
Is SCVG allowed to knight people if they win a road course? If you win a road course in the Cup Series, do you get knighted by SVG?
No, you have to kick the rugby ball into the grandstands. Danny Da Silva, another blazing lap. That time, he was over 2 seconds faster than Farmer.
No.
2 seconds faster than anybody. 2 seconds fast. The second fastest man on track was the 69 of Colin Grace, or the 69 of Chris, or the 00. That's really trippy. The 00 of Chris Lyotta. He's running in the 4th position. He had a 1:17.8. And that was a 1:15.3 by Danny Da Silva. There's no competition tonight. There's none. This is one big long parade lap.
What it feels like right now, unless we have another miracle caution come out. I don't say anybody catching up to De Silva. I mean, he's already having some great sectors right now. Travis Farmer a little bit faster than him in sector 2. Got a 38.883, and De Silva's running a 39.1 right there. The dot. It's going to be interesting. Chris Iota also running a better sector 2. But I assume De Silva's going to get it right back here in sector 3. Yep, pulls it right back out. Makes up for that time lost and is out to a 6.5 second lead. So it slowly goes up to 7 seconds. Dear Lord. These first few corners specifically, it feels like De Silva he's just running them all off of the track.
De Silva's definitely pushing the limits of that race car. Let's compare it to Travis Farmer here in the 9. This is the guy in second place, and for his Farmer's kryptonite seems to be sector 3 of this track. All right, we're gonna pull back up the track map here. That last sector, there's something. Travis Farmer seems to be consistently faster in the middle sector, but it's that third sector he's losing a ton of time to the 25 here. It's a hard corner. It's one big, long, sweeping corner. See the gap now up to 9 seconds.
Silva's just going to own that fastest lap forever, too. I mean, look at him on this restart zone straightaway right here. He's just already so far past them. He's taking these corners so well, and you got to remember, Farmer is also battling for second as it pops up on your screen. Richard, no, the 84 getting a little bit loose right there. So he's going to have that to worry about. He's not even worried about slightly catching up to De Silva right now. He's just worried about fighting off that 84.
Yeah, absolutely. He's on defense mode right now, and he's really trying to make sure that he doesn't screw this race up.
He has to get second here. I mean, De Silva in first. It's not good for the points if he does get third. It finishes 2 spots below De Silva. Journeau will probably move up to that second position. I'm probably not doing math right there. I think he's a little bit
Travis
too far.
Farmer off.
Woo.
Here comes the 84. He's going to send it down the inside, but it's not enough. He's going to run right through the grass. Pushed it way too hard. Hang on to it there, bud. Mowing the grass here for the PIR groundskeeping crew. Should be sponsored by John Deere. You see, he's right on the back bumper here of the 9 consistently. Let's ride on board here. See, he's really struggling here. Let's put up the comparison. You can also see his foot movements there at the bottom of your screen if you pay close attention. Getting really loose coming out of the corner here. He was way faster, though, in Sector 3. Something about Sector 3 and Travis Farmer that just don't get along.
It's killing him right now.
Jordan, very, very loose. He's slinging that thing. He sent it too wide again, but he catches it. He's slinging this thing.
really is. Just trying to find some type of speed, some type of way to get an advantage over Travis Farmer, and I think he's going to find it in one of these corners soon. He's going to be setting himself up for an overtake. If he's able to take one more corner over Travis Farmer, it feels like they are approaching some lap traffic right now. Going to see how that affects him. Not at all. The 12 of, or the 11 of Clark, I think.
Hard on the braking again. Almost makes contact with the 9. He's going to get back to the back bumper. The 9 again coming out of Sector 3. He's real close this time. A ton of time gained here on the 9 on lap 21 of 50. He's going to allow that 9 here. Going to go for the undercut, but gets loose under braking, trying to move that Chevrolet under braking. Going to lose a ton of time in Sector 1.
He loses in Sector 1. He'll probably be able to make up in Sector 2.
And I see Travis Farmer running a little bit wide there.
I feel like, yeah. Farmer's trying his best right here to just keep this thing afloat and keep ahead of Journeau. Journeau going really hard in that corner right there. Gonna catch him up a little bit right there with Farmer.
You hear how loose that race car is through that part of Sector 2.
Journeau made a .367 right there.
Oh, he gains a ton of time out of that corner. Oh, he's real loose. He saves it.
Every time it feels like he's got it, it just gets loose from him. He loses .6 in Sector 3 over Farmer. And that's going to ice this battle for just a little bit as Farmer's going to pull ahead on this turn right there. And Journeau, he's going to have to do that work all over again.
You're going to see the gap now down to 2 seconds. See, he lost a ton of time there in Sector 1, too, because he lost that momentum. He lost the momentum heading down the front stretch. He has a huge gap to uncover now. But I think it's very much possible Jordan Journeau is the faster car through Sectors 2 and 3 consistently. You're going to see he's gaining a big chunk here. Going to be hard on the braking zone here for the 9 of Travis Farmer and right on board the back. Wow, Jordan Journeau running quite wide, but gained some time here.
Oh, I think Farmer got a little bit wide right there. Got it to the grass just a little bit. It's going to give Journeau some more time to make it up. He's got to be careful on these corners. I would ease into it if I was him. I wasn't trying to go too hard, specifically at the end of Sector 3. Just kind of take that race car easy. I mean, you're doing really, really well already. Just cruising in Sector 2 and catching up to Farmer. You've gained a little bit of time on him in Sector 1, which you haven't previously been able to do.
11
Just
in
let
the
it go as
grass.
the 11 is turned around. Not going to affect much of the journey for Farmer and Journeau. Journeau journey. That's a tongue twister if you try to say it 3 times fast. And I know whoever is watching did just try that. And I think I got your tongue in a twist.
So you got another battle here on our hands. The battle for 4th now heating up. That gap now down to about 5/10. See the battle for 2nd heating up.
No, just has to not get loose again going into one of these corners. It feels like he gets there, he's within striking distance, and he just loses control of the car. Farmer went a little bit wide in that corner right there, so...
Lyota spins it out here. Take a look at the replay. Oh, yeah, it just goes way too wide. Really struggling to keep that race car underneath him.
The story of everybody's race except for the top three.
Yeah, but even the top three, I mean, they're 20 seconds behind Danny De Silva.
I mean, we don't even got to watch De Silva's car at this point. He's just cruising along. If this continues, what type of gap will he have by the end of the race?
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say he's going to lap most of the field at this rate.
I think he can lap up to the 11. I think that's what he will get to. Or not up to the 11, my apologies. I think he'll get up to the fourth place position, which is calling grace right now on the 27. Just got to see what happens. At this point, it's not, will Danny De Silva win the race? It's, how much will Danny De Silva win the race by?
I mean, don't jinx it. He could completely wreck the race car, right? He could miss a braking zone or something mechanically could happen, and he could slam into a wall, or he could blow a tire and wreck the car. Here's the thing with Danny De Silva. He is so much faster than everyone else, and I think if he gets back into the pack for some reason, I think that he'll find his way to the lead easy. So if you're Travis Farmer, if you're Jordan Journell, or maybe even Colin Grace all the way back here in fourth, I think that your best bet, the thing that you're looking for, is for this 25 to wreck out.
I just don't see it. He can take it easy now. That's the big thing. He doesn't have to push the car too much. You get to a 21-second lead almost, and it's to the point where you can kind of cruise. You're taking heat laps at this point. You're just taking your qualifying laps again, but with a few other cars behind you.
Yeah, I mean, he's running 1:16.9s, which is about a second and a half off his fastest lap. But even Travis Farmer and Jordan Journell, they're running 1:17.8s and 1:18.3s. He is running better than Jordan Journell's fastest lap, 16 laps into the set of tires.
That's just wild. And I gotta remind us of our bonus points for each race. It's 5 points for leading the most laps, 5 points for the fastest laps, 3 points for pole position, and 5 points for leading every single lap. So far, Danny De Silva is on track to max out all the points tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much. No one else has led a lap. Actually, hold on. Let's see. I can pull up that statistic. Laps led. Yeah, no one's led a lap. So I see the ticker go. We're halfway through this race. 27 in the books, 24 to go.
The most points you can attain in a single race is 223 points. And Danny Silva is on track for that right now.
Yeah, this is an absolute shutout by Danny De Silva, right? 22 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Not really a whole lot of competition. Let's see here. Just for reference to see how... Caution!
For what?
The 27 around. But why?
He had the 11 approaching onto him fast.
But the 11's a lap down.
Still.
I honestly don't understand why we keep throwing the cautions. Let's take a look at the replay. figure out if we can see what happened, and then we'll bring in the 00 of the race control of Christopher Rosca again. See here. Colin Grace. Getting loose. Taps the wall. This is where the 27 is. You see the 11 over there.
I think that's a reasonable cause.
And then here's your leader, a full front stretch away. So we've had cautions thrown for the 27 and the 12.
I assume that you can't just throw a caution in one sector either.
No. There'll be a localized yellow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Say your favorite line. Just say your favorite line.
I don't. It's not my favorite line. I don't know if this is because these are obviously incidents, right? Mm-hmm. But the reason why you throw a caution if there's a danger, let's say the 27 slammed into the wall, blown a motor, and stuck in the middle of the track. I understand throwing the caution there, but he got back under his own power, right? And there's no harm to anyone else on the track. So here's my dilemma with this is sure there was an incident, but Colin Grace was not in any danger and no one else around him was in any danger. And so the only reason I could see throwing the caution is to bunch the field back up. To try to get this race, get some excitement going, get something happening going. So you're starting to get really stretched out. I don't know, honestly. This
could be an evil overlord. We don't know.
This has to be so frustrating though for the 25 of Danny De Silva.
Definitely.
He had a 22-second lead, and now we're back under caution once again. I don't know. There was no debris, no immediate threat to anybody. Didn't harm this. This affects the race more than the 27 spinning, right? Because you bunched the field back up, you destroyed the lead that the 22 had.
Just interesting. We can't fix it. We can't have an explanation for it, it seems.
Yeah,
The only thing that really posed a danger was the 11 was coming in off that corner and...
Yeah, but listen, if the 11 slammed into the 27, then I could see bringing out the caution, right? But these drivers can avoid other drivers. These are some of the best drivers in the Burton Rubber Racing Association. We're not throwing toddlers into the seats of these race cars and expecting them to go fast. You know what I mean? Like, these drivers can avoid one another. They're obviously racing side by side, and running laps are one of the hardest, in my opinion, one of the hardest road courses we go to, just because a lot of drivers are unfamiliar with it. So yeah, I'm not sure.
You will stay unsure.
You're going to see we're back 1 to green here. You see long, very long pace laps around this place.
It's me yawn.
Oh, I'm yawning.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So happy.
Are you telling me you're not happy in the booth with me?
I'm very happy in the booth, but now I'm yawning.
Do you find me boring, Robert?
No. Maybe. I'm kidding. I'm
I'm
gonna file a complaint with HR.
Thank you to the Burnt Rubber Racing Association and Green Flag Racing Network for having me around. Today no, I'm kidding.
You should walk out of the booth. It's like, I quit. Telling you, I quit.
Not anywhere. I'd beat the door beside.
Yeah, there's the door. You can leave whenever you want.
There's the door. Speaking of things beside me, I figured out that my desk has a light on it, like in the bottom of it. Like my desk beside me has a light. It has two stands. It has a light under it, and I've been having to tell somebody that.
So
I've
random.
had this desk for 2 years. I've had this desk for 2 years. I just figured that out.
We have 700 horse. We have 700 horsepower cars in front of us, ripping around this place at over 100 miles an hour. And you're talking about desks and lights.
We're running a caution lap around a road course right now, Robert. Like, what else do you want me to do?
I mean, fair, but I don't know. Not talk about desks. See the pace car pulls off here, coming through the restart zone. We're back racing once again here at Portland International Raceway here in the beautiful state of Oregon. Danny De Silva once again gets a great start. Jordan Journeau and Travis Farmer, this battle is heating up. Jordan Journeau gets past. He moves up to second. Chris Liotta, he moves up to fourth. Colin Grace ripping the outside here. See Gary Clark and Corey Clark all the way back here.
They're chilling. They're having the time of their life back there.
Yeah. There are the sunshine and rainbows. See Chris Liotta here all over the back bumper trying to see if he can get a move done here on the 9 of Travis Farmer. But Colin Grace back into this fight. You see, as the field starts to separate out here, we are going to step aside here. It's time to crank it up here for Portland International Raceway. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
back here live from Portland International Raceway after we cranked it up. 13 laps to go. And that's a very familiar sight to see. Danny De Silva already out to a 13-second lead.
It's getting spicy in this 2 through 4 right here, and it has been for the past few laps. These three are bunched up. Danny De Silva, of course, taking their 13-second lead. No surprise that they are going to pull away with this one. But look at the 27 getting on the bumper of Travis Farmer right here. That is a lot of speed, and you're going to hope, Journeau's probably hoping that those two try and wreck each other. And, you know, the 27 of Colin Grace is also hoping the same thing with Travis Farmer and Jordan Journeau. So all three of these drivers looking for a great finish coming to the end of this one.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all dooming on each other's demise, right? Preying on each other's downfalls. Coming here to 13 laps to go here from Portland International Raceway. Just a little bit of a short one tonight. It'll be done by 9:30 Central Time, which is quite rare. Under an hour, or under 2 hours. If we didn't have the cautions, we may have been done by now, but you're going to see this field really bunching itself up. 12 to go here. Gonna bring back up the track map. Whoa, Colin Grace around. And this battle is now down to 2, so we take a look at the replay. Just gets loose. See Chris Lyotta spinning the car out under braking. Now the battle's between Jordan Journeau and Travis Farmer. We saw this battle, say, 20, 25 laps ago, and now the roles are reversed. The Travis Farmer now chasing down that 84 machine of Jordan Journeau. Jordan Journeau looking for his best finish so far of the season. $11 laps to go here. That battle heating up, that 9 gaining a ton of time there on the 84. You guys are going to get real close to the back bumper.
Travis Farmer got a lot of time right there in Sector 1. 6.5 for him, 7.2 for Journeau. So he's making time up. Sector 2 has not been the best for him so far against Journeau. So going to see how that lines up. Journeau got a little bit loose coming out of the corner right there off the rumble strip. See Farmer trying to take advantage of it right here on the straightaway. I feel like Farmer does have a little bit more advantage when it comes to these straightaways. Journeau going to be 0.4 faster in that sector. So it comes down to Sector 3 right here, which Journeau is famously really loose at the end of. Is going to come out of it cleanly. Farmer comes out just a little bit behind right here. It's going to be a battle till the very end. I think it's going to be Sector 1 where he really, really needs to make it up.
Yeah, absolutely, as we ride on board here. See, he runs really wide there. Still gains a ton of time in Sector 1. So you see the 84 a little bit loose. That 9 has really found his rhythm here. But this is where he struggled all day long here in Sector 3. Let's see if he gains time. You see Jordan Journeau has a much better exit coming out of the corner. Yeah, you see Travis Farmer losing a ton of time there. Still gained on Jordan Journeau from the lap prior. Jordan Journeau really loose heading into one. That closes the gap real bad.
Farmer had a lot of aggression going into that turn right there. He's figured something out about Jordan Journeau, specifically in the first turn of this racetrack.
Yeah, absolutely. You see Jordan Journeau now struggling there through Sector 2. Could be a tire thing.
I think it's also the doubt starting to creep into the back of his mind right here with 9 to go. How can you hold off Farmer for that long?
Let's see the gap starting to increase it here a little bit coming out of Sector 2. Gonna see Journeau really did gain back up that time. You see he's really loose there through Sector 2, loses a ton of time. He's got a lot of work to do to get that back up under power. Travis Farmer gonna brush the wall a little bit.
Didn't take as aggressive as a look into that first turn as last lap.
Oh, Travis Farmer loses time in Sector 1 that lap.
Yeah, I think he just took that first little corner a little too softly. Took it a lot harder than it really worked out for him last lap, I thought. Closed the gap just a little bit. It's coming out at the end of Sector 1 that really feels like it hurts Travis Farmer as he's got to try and get around the 84 right there. Got really, really close to it. But, you know, going to be able to find that car once again. Going to pull ahead just a little bit.
He's really struggling here under the braking. Yeah, going to be a great Sector 3 there for Jordan Journeau. He opens that gap up a little bit to 7/10. But again, Farmer through turn 1. Now he's back to taking that corner. He said a little bit more aggressively. See, he gains a little bit there. Sector 1.
He needs to find some grip in Sector 2 right here.
Really
wide into the grass. Oh, no. Oh, no. As soon as I say it, he's still gained time. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, but you see he loses a little bit of that momentum here heading into Sector 3. But the 84, he runs really wide, and he's loose coming out of the corner. He still gains time. That's a really bad lap there, though, for that 84 machine.
I'm going to need to see an overhead view of these two. Oh, my Lord. And how intense it is from the 84.
That's the wrong camera. That's also the wrong camera. There we go.
There we go.
Whoa, 84! He's sideways! He saves it! Here comes the 9 to the inside!
Oh.
Side by side here. You're going to see the 84 trying to hold him off here, but we're heading into a right-hand corner. That's going to play really well here for the 9. You're going to see the 84 running wide. He concedes the position. Travis Farmer up to second. Going, and gone. And you can see 1.3 seconds gained in Sector 2. Jordan Journeau's not going to be a man on a mission. He goes from being hunted to being the hunter. Going to run wide, though, coming out of the final corner. Still loses time. Actually gets... Switches actually back around. I keep forgetting to do that.
This farmer's so good, he's racing against himself.
Whoa, 84!
Oh, no.
Over and around. Pushed it too hard. And now here comes Colin Grace to take over fourth. A disaster for the 84 Jordan Journeau.
Surprised there was no caution there.
See, with just 5 to go, Jordan Journeau goes from second to fourth. Overcooks the car. I think the tires on that machine are shot.
An unfortunate end to the day for Jordan Journeau, and he's just going to have to ride this one out, not competing for anything, and the field is completely split up. It's like a miracle for Jordan Journeau even to get back into that third position. He's still going to gain a lot of points and jump into that third place spot in the point standings, but really unfortunate. He's really loose, and I think you're right about the tires. As Danny De Silva has just lapped the 22 of Gary Clark. He is so far ahead, getting that lead out to 25 seconds. He is the clear winner, and he is going to absolutely max out his points this race. He is going to get the full 223. I'm pretty sure wasn't even close. Again, 5 points for leading the most laps, 5 for the fastest lap, 3 for pole position, an additional 5 points for leading every single lap, 200 points for first place. He's going to max it out, and man, what a day for him.
Yeah, I mean, no one's touched him all race. I mean, he's not even trying at this point. He's just trying to run clean and consistent here. I don't see a single scratch on that car.
Yeah, and even if he does get around into the grass right here, I mean, what problem is he going to cause? They're 25 seconds ahead.
Yeah, it's right on board here, Danny De Silva. I mean, he just looks so much faster on the onboard. It's nuts.
Yeah, they are just running a completely different race from everybody else. It's got to be a little bit boring for Danny to just run like this.
On a road course, no, because it's so much. It pays so much attention. It's nuts. Like, especially with these NASCAR stock cars. You change how you drive every lap. Every lap, it's different. So I've never really been bored on a road course.
Yeah, for their first time running this road course, it's kind of insane how well they've handled everything. I mean, we didn't even have a single doubt that they were going to win this race.
No, absolutely. I mean, 27 seconds coming around the final corner. To the white flag, you're going to see him coming out there down that Heroes of Oregon Pacific Office Automation and Toyota bridge. Barney waving the white flag in the air. White flag, white flag, white flag. 1 to go here at Portland. Gonna get real good braking zone here into the corner. I mean, what a race this has been here by this 25 Interstate Batteries Chevrolet machine. He's had no competition all day long.
They've been dominant in a beautiful car, in a beautiful Interstate Batteries car. The number looks gorgeous. The paint scheme looks gorgeous. You gotta love it. And this is going to be a very, very easy cruise right here in the victory lane for Danny De Silva. And they are going to get their points lead way, way further up.
Yeah, this is not the day that Travis Farmer wanted Danny De Silva to have. Still going to be good points day for Travis Farmer, but definitely not as good as it's going to be for Danny De Silva. Coming out of the final corner for the final time to the checkered flag. Danny De Silva dominates Portland and wins his 4th race of the season. What a race by this 25 machine. Travis Farmer still hasn't made it to the checkered flag. You're going to see the 25 here. Already doing a celebratory little drifts here. Coming out of the final corner here. Here comes Travis Farmer to take 2nd place. Followed by Colin Grace rounding out your podium. Jordan rounds out your lead lap cars. And what a race this was by the 25. Let's pull up the results here. Danny De Silva gets the dominating win here at Portland. Travis Farmer, Colin Grace round out your podium. Jordan Janot, Chris Liotta, Gary Clark, Corey Clark, and Cohen Haas round out your 8-car field.
What a drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, no one was competing with the 26 today, or with the 25 today. Absolute domination on another level. So he does his victory lap. Going to come around here to the start-finish line. And he is going to burn it down. Going to swing that car back around here. That's the first damage he's got all day.
I thought he was about to drive it into the crowd.
Still burning it down here. As he burns it down, we're going to do some post-race interviews. Finishing in the 3rd position here, Colin Grace. Colin Grace, it's Robert McKay and Wolfie here in the booth. First of all, welcome back to the broadcast booth. This time, getting on the podium and not being the interviewee, not the interviewer. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, what a race, overtaking Jordan Janot there after that last lap mistake. How does it feel to get a podium in your first race back?
I mean, it's always nice to get on the podium, especially I've always been a road course racer, so I always hope I do well on the road courses. But yeah, I mean, that race was a struggle trying to learn the track while driving, but happy with a 3rd place.
Yeah, overall, great race. Kept it straight for the most part. Did have that one incident that brought out the caution. But overall, great race, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care.
Yep.
Got to bring in Travis Farmer now, finishing in the 2nd position. Travis Farmer, it's Robert McKay and Wolfie here in the GFR and broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, finishing here second behind the points leader here at Portland. How does it feel to make the most out of what's been a dominating day there by the 25?
It feels good. Yeah, they've no catching him, man. He's just outrageous fast. I don't know how he does it. But yeah, that was a great race all around, though.
It definitely needs to get that car checked in post-race. Yeah, overall, great race. Stayed as close as you could to him in the points, and hopefully you're able to claw him back next week. Take care.
All right, have a good man.
You too. And last but certainly not least, our very own SVG. Let's bring in SVD, Shane Van De Silva. Danny De Silva, it's Robert McCann, Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, domination. How?
Honestly, I think it came down to just who had the most balls. Because first of all, thanks to Rosca for buying me the track 2 days ago. I did a bunch of practice laps, figured out kind of what I wanted to do, and then in the practice session today, the 30 minutes, I was experimenting with just how much I could push the car over each curb, over each corner, how much speed I could carry, and I found out that I could really push it while also conserving my tires. I think each time I pitted for tires, if it was like 15 to 20 laps of a run, I was barely getting off 10% on my tires. So I think tire conservation had a lot to do with it, but also just the pace that I had. I felt confident, and I think it showed.
Yeah, it's obviously the most important part. Congratulations on a dominating win, and hopefully we'll see you next week in Iowa. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, well, that'll do us for now here at Portland International Raceway. Wolfie, once again, awesome to have you in the booth.
So much joy.
Hopefully see you guys here back next week for Iowa. Going to be round 8 of the Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series. If you're looking for some more short track action, join us on Mondays for the Mystic Racing League Short Track Series. We got the Mystic Legend Cars Series and the Mystic Super Late Model Series. That is at 8 o'clock and 9:30 Eastern Time. But if not, you want to stick to the good old Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series, we'll see you right back here at 8:30 every Thursday like usual. Take care, folks. Stay safe.